always met in you.
Hi there! This is exactly the reason why we should do waste segregation. Did you know that, according to Republic Act 9003, also known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management of 2000, Section 49, states that any person who violates this law must be punished of not less than 300 pesos, or worse, imprisonment of not more than 6 years. Kinda scary. But wait, ano nga ba ang waste segregation? Why is it so important to the point of imprisonment? Well, waste segregation is the process of identifying, classifying, dividing, and sorting of waste products and garbage in an effort of reduce, reuse, recycle materials. In simple terms, tamang pagtapon ng mga basura. To properly segregate waste, it is crucial to identify the type of waste and classify it based on its biological, physical, and chemical properties. Like this. This is an example of dry waste.
Dry waste refers to non-wet or soiled items like bottles, cans, clothing, plastic, wood, glass, metals, and paper, including recyclable and non-recyclable materials. Wet waste refers to all items that are organic, like food items, sold food wrappers, hygiene products, yard waste, tissues and paper towels, as well as any other soiled item that would contaminate the recyclables. Sanitary waste refers to all liquid or solid waste originating solely from humans and human activities. It can also include items from medical waste. Hazardous household waste refers to all household products that contain corrosive, toxic, ignitable, or reactive ingredients other than used oil. E-waste refers to all kinds of electronic waste. Hazardous waste refers to all items, products, and byproducts that contain corrosive, toxic, ignitable, or reactive ingredients. Inert waste refers to waste items that are neither chemically or biologically reactive nor decompose easily. You might be wondering, bakit pa parang napaka-importante nitong mga to? Waste segregation is critical because of the fact that certain types of wastes can be hazardous and can contaminate the environment if not managed correctly. Some of these types of waste may also have the potential to cause disease or get into water supplies or contaminate the land with different types of leachates. If we practice proper waste segregation, we can maintain a clean environment. We can reduce environmental impact and reduce pollution. We can prevent contamination. We can conserve resources. We can divert valuable materials from landfills. If we practice proper waste segregation, we can reduce the spread of dangerous infections and diseases.
You see, waste segregation is always step 1 for all types of waste management solutions. Tara, let's ask other Fatimanians what they think are the advantages of proper waste segregation. Maaari po ba kayo maabala?
Ay, sure po.
What are your names po?
Ira po. Jamie. Irish po.
So given the current situation of our environment, we want to ask you, ano sa tingin nyo ang advantage ng pag-practice ng proper waste segregation?
For me po, if alam ng mga tao yung proper waste segregation, makakatulong po itong ma-prevent yung maaaring sakit na kumalat sa mga tao.
I agree po sa kanya. Tulad po ng pagbawas po ng pollutant sa air, makakatulong din po tayo sa mga taong may asthma, ganon.
Tsaka mas safer po siya sa mga pets kasi malalesen po yung possibilities na makakain po sila ng mga toxic things.
I agree with you all, my fellow Fativanians. Thank you. Waste segregation also lessens the damage caused by landfills. Kasi kung separated na agad into different categories, companies and individuals can reuse more items and prevent others from ending up in landfills. Plus, it can also help conserve energy. Hello po. Maaari po ba kayo maabala for an interview? What are your names po?
Juliana. Alyssa.
I'm Red.
As we experience the matinding init ng panahon, what do you think are the disadvantages of improper waste segregation?
Siguro po, one of the disadvantages ng improper waste segregation is that may possibility na mag-suffer ang kapaligiran natin and also ang ating health. Like yung flood po, pwede po siyang mas lumala kasi kapag hindi po tayo nagtapon ng maayos, pwede pong bumara yung mga drainage natin.
Also the pollution po, pwede po siyang tumaas sa bansa natin and pwede po makasira ng mga kapaligiran.
That's all right, my fellow Fativanians. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Improper segregation can also lead to water contamination na kadalasang nagiging dahilan ng mga sakit, hindi lang sa mga tao, kundi pati sa ating wildlife. That's why we should be kinder to our environment and practice proper waste segregation and management. Your one simple act can change the world.
Alam niyo bang malaki ang matutulong ng pagkakaisa natin sa ating kalikasan sa pamamagitan ng pagtapon ng nabubulok at hindi nabubulok sa tamang mga basurahan at pagpulot ng mga kalat at pagtapon din ito sa tamang basurahan. But if for anything else, I have a joke. Why don't waste bins ever gossip?
Why?
Because they're too busy keeping secrets.
Tara na, mag-umpisa na tayo.
Oo nga, tara, tumulog na tayo. Sige, wait.
Tulungan niyo kami rito.
Tulungan niyo kaming paghiwalay ng mga basura kasi nakahalo ng mga nabubulok.
Oo nga, iba na din ang amoy dito. Iyak na balak epekto pag sa kalusugan ng mga tao. Tama kasi may nabasa ako na isang article na kapag yung waste ay hindi na proper segregate ay maaari ito mag-resulta ng skin diseases, breathing issues, reproductive problems, and growth issues at marami pang iba.
Totoo, kapag hindi tayo marunong magtapon at maghiwalay ng mga basura, hindi lang tayo magsasuffer pati yung kalikasan.
Ano ba yan? Hay nako! Ang dumi-dumi ng kusina, ang gulo-gulo ng basurahan. Kanino ba pinagkainan to? Ian, pumunta ka nga muna dito sandali.
Bakit po, Ma?
Basta, pumunta ka muna dito. Ikaw ba yung mga kumain na to?
Opo. Pinagbalatan ko po yan ng mga basura kanina.
Tignan mo, hindi mo sila tinapon sa tamang basurahan.
Mami, pare-pareho lang naman basura yan eh. Bakit kailangan pa pong pag-iwalay?
Hindi pare-pareho yan. Alam mo ba yung waste segregation?
Opo, pero di naman po ganun kalawak yung kaalaman ko tungkol doon.
Importante na malaman natin ang pagkakaiba ng mga basura, kung ito ay biodegradable, non-biodegradable, at recyclable, upang maayos nating ma-dispose ang mga basura. Ang hindi maayos at tamang pagtapon ng basura ay magdudulot sa atin ng masamang epekto sa ating kapaligiran, sa ating kalusugan at sa atin mismo. Dahil sa kakulangan ng kaalaman sa pagtatapon ng basura, nagdudulot ito ng polusyon sa ating mundo at nagdudulot din ito ng maraming mas kalat pa. Kaya anak, dapat alam mo yan.
Eh Mami, gawa-gawa mo na naman po yan eh. Ma, tama nga po kayo. Lumabas po ako kanina at nakita ko na walang disiplina yung mga tao. Hindi po sila marunong magtapon sa tamang basurahan. Hindi po nila alam yung pinagkaiba-iba ng mga basura.
Anak, tama yan. Tandaan mo na yung mga basura, maraming pakinabang yan. Hindi naman dapat na laging tinatapon natin. Kasi kung tatapon lang natin yan, may imbak yan, may ipon, magkakaroon ng polusyon. Tulad ng bote na to, hindi mo naman kailangan na itapon agad. Pwede mo itong mapakinabangan, pwede mong gawing lalagyan ng laruan. Yung mga bagay na yan, yung mga gamit na yan, pwede mo yung gamitin para gawing vase. Hindi kailangan diretso sa basurahan yan kasi pwede mo naman silang i-recycle.
Ma, thank you po sa pagtuturo sa akin. Susunod, alam ko na po yung tamang gagawin.
Tama yun, anak.